What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cjthecheesedj here, and we are back with, unfortunately, this video. Now, as you guys can probably tell from the title, it ain't a good one. Genesis has been delayed. Once again. To say I'm surprised is an understatement. I was honestly expecting it to happen because they said the 21st of January, and, well, it's now the 23rd for me. So, you know, I kind of expected it. Now, they've released sort of like a message from the founders, they've call it whatever they want, the delay message. Essentially, they've said, Jesse and Jeremy here, we know things have been a bit quiet on Genesis news for the past few weeks. Even though there is much more to show you, we've been deeply immersed in the pre-release development process. That being said, we're writing today to tell you that the final release date for Genesis Part 1 is now February 25th, 2020. Simultaneously on all platforms. Now, it's a little bit hard to believe that when they've delayed it already 2 months, since it was supposed to be out on the 21st of December, I believe. It's now been pushed back to it was pushed back to January, and now it's been pushed back to February. And that's if they even bring it up. Like, who knows if they're actually going to be able to finish this? Because they did say the release date for it would be on January. They said the exact same words for December and January. So I wouldn't be surprised if it gets delayed once again, to be honest. It is wildcard. They do have a history of delaying releases as well. And even if it does get released on the 25th of February, I can guarantee it's still going to be a buggy mess. Now, you can see here, this additional delay will no doubt come as a disappointment. And yeah, no shit, Sherlock, who is eagerly awaiting Genesis. We're extremely sorry to push it back an extra month. But as we have been heads down with the rest of the team polishing, balancing, and putting the final pieces together, we really felt that the extra weight will be worth it for the quality of the base game and the ambitious new expansion. Well, let's hope you're not incorrect there, and hopefully it is better. Now, they're pretty much saying that they're going to have a really fun Valentine's event in store for us, essentially to make it better that we're not getting Genesis, if that makes sense. As well as that, they've also deployed a new anti-meshing patch. I don't know why I can never say meshing when I try to pronounce it. And then next week, they will be rolling out a definitive anti-meshing logic overhaul that should fundamentally address these long-standing issues. So, as we look forward to a successful cross-platform launch of Genesis, all of this will make Ark substantially better for everyone who plays PvP and PvE. So, here are some tasty new screenshots from Ark Genesis Part 1. There's literally like 3 screenshots. Could have at least given us like 5 or something. This just goes to show that they still haven't got a lot of things fleshed out. If they had a lot of things fleshed out, they would have showed more screenshots. Like, you get what I mean? Like, it's pretty ridiculous. Although, if that's a mosasaur and that's the ocean boss, that is a big bloody fish. So, yeah, now you can see here there's a whole heap of stuff about anti-meshing efforts. And there's a whole heap of stuff there. I'm not going to go through all of this. You guys can read it. There's a lot of stuff. This graph pretty much essentially means this is a system they've been using to gather data. And they've been testing it to make sure that it works reliably and minimize the amount of false positive. So essentially that they can make sure that people aren't meshing. So, yeah, so if we detect a player under meshing for a certain amount of time, it will teleport them to a valid position that they were previously at. It will then monitor that player for an amount of time. If the system finds the player under meshing again within that time, or if it's not able to teleport the player to a previous position, then the player's character will die. Any items being carried will remain in that location. The system is aware of what the character is doing and will take certain actions into account to help prevent player frustration. This sounds like a bit of a broken system at the moment, but hopefully they flesh out a bit. And yeah, guys, that's essentially all I've got for you today for this video. Genesis has been delayed. Like I said, I'm not surprised, but here I have some cool screenshots. Yeah, wow. Like we see, what, 3 creatures? There's the Blood Stalker, Blood Walker, whatever it's called, the Swamp Biome, the Space Whales, and then the Giant Underwater Boss. The teeth look terrifying. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. So let me know what we thought of it down below. Let me know whether or not you guys enjoyed it. But other than that, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.